Hi, I'm Dylan Sides, and this is the truth about Batman Other Worlds. So Batman Other Worlds is truly unique because out of all the projects that we did, we intentionally wanted to kind of pull one over on everybody. We've been mulling over whether or not we should continue with the channel or not and how we should do it. And it kind of came down to, money, which of course it always does. So we thought, what would be the funnest way to essentially tell everybody that we're moving on? So the first thing I did was figure out what the hell we were going to do with the costumes and the suit, because we had very little money to work with, so a lot of the stuff we had to make from scratch. Thankfully, we already had a Batman suit, and the suit was created and to be used for basically a photo shoot that we had done for Alexandra Michelle. We also had to put together several other suits, including some 60s suits, including like the Riddler and whatnot. But we had to put together an entire Christian Bale bat suit just for one gag. We found a Batmobile built by a man named Rocky Tilson, and we had to go all the way out of state to get to it, to film with it. Yep. Alright, so we're over here on our first day of Batman Other Worlds, and we're here with Rocky Tilson.
Yep, I'm here.
And his incredible Batmobile that he...
Freezing cold, working our butts off tonight, but we're making it happen.
Yeah, and it's actually snowing. It's not totally covered in potatoes.
It's Indiana, right?
Yeah.
Good times.
So Rocky, how did you come across this thing?
About 10 years ago, I had it built for myself, and it took about a year to build it, and over 1,000 man-hours. Corvette LS1 engine. We got the Browning 30 caliber machine guns, air conditioning. It's Batmobile.
Oh yeah, that's incredible, man.
Yes, sir. A lot of fun.
And then Rocky himself had to drive the Batmobile every single time, we needed to move. Once we got that shot, we came back. I met with Lance, and essentially we just, hammered out how we were going to finish the rest of the shoot.
Okay. Batman is playing at the exact same time.
So we're over here just scouting right now because we have a shoot tomorrow to do the 60s part of Batman Other Worlds. And out of nowhere, the Batman 60s theme just starts playing. I've never heard this on the radio, ever.
What are the odds?
No, it's not even odds. It's just like fate.
Isn't that fucked up crazy?
So once Bobby landed in town, we refitted the bat suit to make sure it can actually fit him. I ended up constructing 2 other bat suits, one as a stunt suit for all the crap that we had to do, including wire work. We had to do some gunshot effects coming off the suit, just some minor rigging, things like that. And also we needed the bat suit to be very agile and mobile for the fight scenes, which anyone who has one of those suits knows it's not. So I kind of had to finagle and make one that was much thinner and, you can actually move in. Basically, we had to film with the 60s Batmobile and kept everybody as a hush-hush, which was very difficult. Because one of the things we wanted to do with this was to make it feel like it's a very big movie, but we also didn't want to, spoil the surprise at the end that it's just this train wreck. We didn't really film much behind the scenes of the actual beating up, but we did have a photographer, so here's some of those photos. When we filmed the '89 sequence, we had this massive set built for a haunted house in town called Hush Haunted Attraction. And Cody and his team was nice enough to let us come in and film there, and it was just perfect. With just a little bit of set dressing, it looked like it belonged in one of Tim Burton's films. So we're here on our last day of principal photography for Batman Other Worlds. I'm here with the director, Lance Coas. And Bobby is going up to the rafters to unhook and remove a rig that we put up from yesterday. And this set is amazing.
Yeah, just lift me up like 1.5 feet, 2 feet. And I'm gonna drop in, pop this, and when I pop this, just pull it out. Got it. Right? Not gonna give your face or anything?
No, go ahead, dude. You're good. I'll pull it out of the way.
Okay. Shoot one time. Ready?
No, not shooting it yet.
We ended up using a few other parts of the place to actually film in. Most of the mansion parts that you see in the film was actually done in a mansion where we filmed Rocky's Batmobile. So after a very long day shooting, this is our digs for the night. It's a mansion. Probably gonna have his Wayne Manor, which is just a very awesome place. This day of production ended up just being B-roll. Basically, we just got a bunch of Batman putting the glove on, the extra props that I built for the thing. And then we realized that we had all this stuff and would be kind of cool because we were filming this right around the time the Snyder Cut was coming out. And I really like the slow motion trailers they did, so I did kind of a homage. Basically, we took all the explosives that we had left over from the project and just rigged them all to a bunch of set walls that we had and just lit them off one by one by one. We had very little that was actually omitted from the project. Just a lot of like outtakes, really, more than anything else. We had a few outtakes that were interesting, like we accidentally lit the set on fire at one point. Actually, we lit a couple sets on fire, but yeah, the Hush set was not intentional.
Fire!
We did have one scene where we're supposed to cut back to where we see that there was another glitch, and basically somebody from Comic-Con, like some Batman superfan, was like teleported into the set. It just ended up not being funny and was kind of hurtful, and I'm already a fat guy, so I was basically a fat guy in a fat suit, and yeah, the results were just unpleasant, so we cut it. The whole thing was only like done in 3 months, which is the fastest we've ever rolled out a project. Rise of the Mask and Revenge of the Mask can take upwards to about 6 months from conception to release. That's the fastest we've ever done with that. And then Jumanji was faster, but it wasn't that fast. So this is interesting, and I really hope you guys liked it. And yeah.